Well, hello. If you're back again, appreciate it. Thank you. Make sure you hit the like and maybe share it out if you think it's appropriate. This is Adhpa, back to do another reading. Today I want to look at a theory that I have and then do a reading on that theory and see what the cards have to say about this theory. So my theory is coming out of something known as the 1111 teachings. You can access that through Star Knowledge online. I'll put some links down below. And so you can access the material if you want to. I'm going to go based on having learned the material and some teachings about how the energies apply on a weekly basis and how those energies affect each day, and how I use that when I'm working with the energies to sort of help make things happen creatively in an easier way, because I'm working with the energies of the day. So basically those energies go through a cycle through the period of a week. I'm going to start the cycle with Monday, even though technically speaking, as you'll see, once the cycle rolls around, really isn't dependent on a starting day as such. But let's just talk about the energies and roll through the week. So Monday, the energy that dominates in our dimensional reality is intuition, and the power of us internally to be able to use our energy faculties to bring in intuition. So Mondays are a great day for sort of knowing what's up, knowing what's coming, feeling it. And a lot of people will express that through, the whole woe is Monday thing, because here we go again. And you get a sense on Monday of certain things, and it's not always fun. But that's an indicative to me of the energies of the day. So the next day is a day, we call it karmic council. And so the energy of the day is that how you're working with the energy, what you're manifesting out is being reviewed, is it's hitting the universal energy field in a way that it's being assessed, interpreted, fit in to the cycle. And there's a karmic council, which is, you can think of it as a collection of energy that forms itself particularly into being in order to evaluate energy and then be in a position to judge or hand out some sort of a verdict or something. And in fact, it's a karmic council. And so what they're looking at is, or what the energy is assessing on Tuesday on us, is how our things are an ask to the universe. Is it an ask for a lesson? Or is it an ask for a blessing? And so that's kind of what they're looking at on Tuesdays, the energy of Tuesdays. Wednesday then is Karma Day. And so we will often find that we get a little gift. We get the verdict from the Karmic Council on Wednesdays, and that might come again in the form of a teaching, or it may come in the form of an answer to a prayer, lots of things. But what we can take from that is that on Wednesday, when those things come in, there is a karmic quality to them. They're important. Pay attention to them. Thursday then is a day for a sort of medicine day. It's a big chief medicine, big medicine chief. And really that's because the karma or dharma, whatever you received on Wednesday, is your answer to the universe. And it's intended to have a healing, growing effect upon your soul. So on Thursday, the medicine of that karma is rolling through your system. You're in the energy of the medicine. So it's often a good day for making agreements and negotiations, because people are receiving their blessings. They're most likely to be in the highest state of mind as they're getting that incoming healing energy. And then Friday comes in Big Protection Day. That's the Elk Nation Heihaka protection. And you can think of it as you get a medicine, it's not enough to take your medicine. You also have to be somewhere safe to heal. And so Friday is the incoming energies of protection that come in to protect the healing and the medicine and the cycle that you've just come through. And then we move into Saturday. Saturday is what we call Antakarana. It's a day of connection out into the universal field. So whatever medicine or lesson or whatever you received and then rolled through your system and sort of protected and grounded into your system is now going to start to go out into the universal system as you emit the energies that you feel from that. So that starts to flow out into the universal field and to everyone in it, the Antakarana. So you can think of it as a day of connecting with relations. And we often do those things on Saturdays for that reason. It feels really good to get together with folks that you care about on Saturdays. And then Sunday is the final culmination of the week energies, and that's light, sound, and vibration. So what's happening is you go through a process, you get an energetic gift or healing or teaching, you internalize that, you ground it into your system, you start to spread it out, and then it becomes a resonance. It becomes a light, sound, vibration resonance in the field, and everything resonates out into the field. And then Monday comes and you start the cycle again, so with a new intuition and a new lesson. So what I'd like to do now is do a reading on how this energy works. So give me a second here and we'll restart this video. On my board, we're going to use the Aquarian Tarot. Here it is, by David Palladini. Deck's been around for many, many years. Sorry, that's our Heidi. She will try to bomb the video because anything soft she will try to sit upon. Okay, so but what we're going to do here is try to take a reading here on ask the cards about this concept I have about energy as well that was taught through the 1111. It's not my concept, but taught through the 1111 is interpreted by me to these weekly energies that affect us. What do the cards have to tell us about how true that theory is? Is there truth? Is this theory truly telling us something about the energies? Already got a card that popped out. So that tells me that we're pretty well shuffled. And that card is the Ten of Pentacles. You can see that in reverse. And there goes our Heidi. She's going to bomb the reading. Go on now. Go on. She's quite determined is our Heidi. All right. So the signifier card is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this is saying something about this is not of the earthly realm. If it were the Ten of Pentacles upright, I would expect it to be talking about the earthly realm and the well-being of the earthly realm. But this is something else. This is not of the earthly realm. The challenge card is the Two of Cups, agreement. So I would take that to say that there is no agreement on this theory. This theory is simply my theory. It's not agreed upon, or it's challenged by getting people to agree upon it. It's not well known. There is no human agreement about this at this time. The base of it is the Nine of Rods. That indicates, you know, that it's the bloodied but still standing. So perhaps the theory has stood the test of time. It has not been disputed, at least for me. It still stands in the rear, and that's our Heidi. She's very unhappy if I try to move her out of this at all. Okay, in the rear, in the past, just past energies, the Fool, the beginning, the start. So you could read that it's been this way since the beginning. The overarching energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So I think that I would take that to say that there is this energy turns, this energy moves. There is a nature to this energy of a universal clock, a wheel, something out beyond our control. The coming, the tower, well, that's interesting because I would read that as possibly this theory leads to a tower moment, because maybe it shakes the very understandings of what we understand about life and energy in some way. Okay, this is really the theory in relation to, what does the theory think of itself, you could say, and it's interesting because it seems to indicate it's a theory that applies to the world. The energy around the Knight of Rods. I would take that to say that there are now messengers of this coming in, talking about it. The hopes and fears. People are afraid of this bringing an end to something. This really would be quite a radical way to consider going through life, working with full energy faculties, working with the energies of the day, understanding them, applying them. Could be really quite scary to some people, but it also brings an end to a lot of fear and other things that we hold on to when we don't understand the nature of energy, and simply release it as we can. Final outcome on this, Knight of Pentacles, a faithful knight of well-being. So I would say the cards are telling me essentially there is faithfulness to this message. This message, and working with the energies, moves along. It helps move along, so it's functional in some level. Base of the deck is the Ace of Cups. This is a new way of thinking and a new beginning. So that's how I would read that on the cards. I appreciate your time. Please feel free to like, subscribe. I will come out with another message soon. We'll have a little look at Frida. This is some artwork that my mother put together for cards using some of Frida Kahlo's work. Of course, my mother passed away some years ago, so I'm always grateful to be able to show her to folks. Again, I appreciate your time. Leave a like, share, leave me some questions. I would like to discuss things and do some readings based on those discussions. So looking forward to it. Thank you so much.